Hey, welcome back to the stupid world. I'm the Truth Wizard. It's October 12th, another worldwide report recapping on the past week, recent news, world events, climate data, you and me, living in the end times, our last days, a few more winters. I appreciate your support, being a part of this community, observing, witnessing the demise of stupidity, the human race, in action, overusing resources and blindly going into a future that's an apocalyptic hellscape. So glad to have you. A few subs, a few hundred views. It's worth it. I've been doing this content for 4 or 5 years, since waking up around 2020 and keenly realizing that we are a few short years away from losing everything. It's probably like a decade or so. All the data indicates this. Nearly everyone I talk to doesn't seem to disagree the way things are going. So get right into it. A minute of introduction there. It's hard. I don't know what you guys want, but Earth's albedo is rapidly decreasing. In case you missed it, this means solar radiation entering Earth's atmosphere, penetrating deep into the ocean, is being stored there and thus driving up ocean temperatures beyond anything we humans have ever experienced. In fact, it's warming at 0.4 watts per meter squared per decade. At this rate, give it another one, we'll be at another 0.4 warming. That puts us in 2-degree territory, a limit which we agreed as a world to not breach a 2 degrees Celsius world. But at that point, tipping points will initiate, kicking off cascading, overlapping crises and food shortages all around the planet. Then we can remember now where we cared more about sports ball and giving any benefits to illegal aliens, shutting down the government, enacting totalitarianism over the course of 18 to 22 months. It's been documented that's how long it takes to enter authoritarian rule. Not to lose you, we're on the wrong fucking track right now, guys. Repeating the playbook from Hitler.
This is the story of World War II, the biggest conflict in human history.
Germany has invaded Poland.
The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor.
Germany has declared war on Russia.
Wieder in der Welt was gibt.
And now they are going to reap the whirlwind.
Project 2025 hitting on all the keynotes in this year of reducing voter turnout, input from the Supreme Court, judging on anything that's relevant and sane. I'm trying to comprehend this techno-feudal authoritarian state that we're in. You've seen the AI videos.
Woof, 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 woof! I'm a dog! Yeah! I am him! You could never be him! La 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 la! Yeah! Woof, 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 woof! Ah! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Are you kidding me right now?
Look at this!
Two fast food titans about to collide in the middle of a WWE ring!
We're cooked. Deep sigh. I agree with Large Man Abroad. It's this big ginger looking guy, probably about my age. That's his channel, Large Man Abroad, and he gives 5 defining reasons why the American and even the world empire is on its way to collapse, and I agree with every bit of it. He even touches on climate change being a part of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, which I primarily centered this channel around. If you've been paying attention, 60% of the world's bird species are in rapid decline, extinction level event reported on from the United Arab Emirates' latest World Wildlife Study. Again, all of this can be further researched. I don't do the deep work like Beckwith does and find ocean hotspots and Arctic melting lakes and gyroscopic water patterns. He gets so much into the technical details. I'm just kind of painting the strokes, the broad strokes here, that we are in a total clusterfucky situation. Dismal, the end of everything. The day the world went away. Put up that 9 Inch Nails song. I've seen them live once. They've been on tour lately. Diane Keaton dies at 89. Yeah, we're switching it up here. The gears Philadelphia was ranked as the worst traffic in the world.
This is something they live every day. Gridlock, parking problems, potholes, and it's not new to them.
It really is bad. It's really, really, really bad.
There's always construction. There's always like traffic.
Just a few of the factors that make Philadelphia the worst city to drive in, according to a 2025 Wallet Hub report, and found Philly drivers spend the most time stuck in traffic, endure terrible road conditions, and face higher costs for car repairs, parking if you can find it, and insurance.
Worse roads, potholes, fucking traffic. I got away from all that. My life is peaceful here, but I chose all this. I sacrificed. Had to live through a halfway house in Ohio. Hasn't been the most totally pleasant journey. In fact, if you want to obtain freedom, comes more responsibility and a lot of hard ass work. I mean, like double, triple the amount of work you're doing right now. Pretty much expect to like not have a few hours to yourself if you want to get to the point where you can actually, given the time we have left and how much money is worth, I'm saying you have to bust your ass just for a little peace of mind. Okay, a lot of busting ass. Back on the world news, I just have to touch back on that shutdown, which is in our 13th, 14th day. I don't know, whatever. FAA air flight controllers are like not showing up to their jobs. Thousands of federal workers are about to get laid off. The destruction of media and reporting, all the job numbers which are made up and fudged anyways. I mean, let me just get to the point. If you want to sow a system into having mass civil unrest, potentially civil war, which Ray Dalio says we're headed into, then you do exactly what the fuck we're doing right now. Yes. Lots of F words. We crush worker wages and unionizing. Shit, we can't even look at each other and ask how we're doing for the day. People don't even like say good morning. You crush the ability to unionize, which they've done that through Supreme Court rulings over the past 2 decades. You turn everything into gig work and contract employee. You put rights in the favors of corporations with billions in their shareholder profits, shareholder clubs. That's what it is, a club. You ain't in it, George Carlin. I don't need to say it for the 100th time on this platform. You just fuck the public, and you make everyone mad and confused and displaced, not ability to. You don't think that has pushback when you strip a whole generation and Gen Z? I speak to you, younger people, okay, in their 20s. Man, try to make it to 35. You're gonna fucking lose your mind, all of you kids. You're not even gonna make it, most of you.
You should have gone for the head.
If you don't think that has some sort of pushback when you starve an entire generation of people from the ability to get affordable healthcare, housing, and adequate jobs, then you end up like South Korea with hundreds of thousands of people living alone, dining alone.
More and more young South Koreans are not getting a job. According to Statistics Korea, the number of young people classified as not employed and not actively seeking work reached a record high of 328,000 in August.
Ripe for a civil unrest when it's just a big clusterfucky situation politically, geopolitically, on every factor. That's why I tell people that this is our last stable decade on Earth, and someone corrected me at the cabin the other day. 2 little lone campers, a guy and his girlfriend came out, and I like to be a little snoopy sometimes if they seem sketchy. But they were cool. They were just like fixing a fuel leak, and I said this, and this girl, who I would not know what's going on right now, said, I don't even think this decade has been stable. And I said, you're right. I mean, we began it with 2020 pandemic. We entered a war with Ukraine, Iran, Palestine, Gaza. I mean, it's written all over this table. Burning children alive can never be justified. Please show your solidarity with Gaza. I mean, this worldwide support for anti-genocide and anger, hatred, big ball of confusion. We ain't got our shit together. And North Korea just unveiled its latest warship. Japan completed a railgun-capable machine on top of a boat. Okay, it's a big cannon on a boat that requires a shitload of power, and it can launch projectiles at 10 times the speed of sound, penetrating anything. Okay, we have that technology. We have 10 types of salad at the store, but you can't make a single fucking friend. Nah, this is the nightmare world. I wouldn't wish this shit on anybody. It's the worst times to be alive. All my friends are dotted all over the globe. We ain't got much long left. So buy the RV, get a piece of land, water, septic, solar, and get the fuck out of the city. Okay? You don't want to be there when the Colorado River dries up, when the Arctic goes into rapid acceleration of melt, which it already is, thereby cooking the planet, the northern hemisphere. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm done pretending. I've already said that. People complain about prices, and this clueless moron tries telling me he hopes things are going to get better. Well, you're a hopeful moron.
That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent. Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one.
Hope is a belief in a reality that doesn't exist. It's not bound to any facts. It's imaginary, child's play, you fucking moron. Daily, I mean, just ignorance. Blatant, it's at this point, it's blatant ignorance decided upon by the moron. And then he says, I'd rather not, ignorance is bliss, that card with me. No, go fuck yourself. Because I'd rather know about my future and not be caught with my pants down and have enough gear and supplies stocked away to last a week. This guy probably already has family land. You just can't win. You just can't win. The world is divided now. Let me just wrap this all up now. Getting the nitty-gritty out the way. It's divided into the good and the evil. And it's to a point now we're at maximum good versus evil. There is so much hatred and individualization, selfishness, stupidity. I can just go down the dictionary here. What I'm saying is, for what that means for you and I, is all the dickheads, narcissistic, psychopathic people have acquired the land, money, and assets, so they own everything. And if you are a person with integrity, you'll maybe get by with a few scraps, but you'll get nowhere near what they own, so you end up having to go to them and get the housing, get the jobs, get the everything. They own everything, so you have to be a kiss ass and sacrifice your life for fucking shitheads, evil people. Yes, most of them. There are a few good, nice people that would offer you maybe a piece of land and share for work, or like do some kind of communion thing. There are, okay? They're most likely taken in intimate relationships, but they're out there. But over 90% of it is shitbag assholes. Just mean, intolerant, selfish, childish, delusional. I could just keep going, I'm losing you. Fucking evil people who own the things that you need, but they don't want to share. And so you live your life of penal servitude. This is coming from a man who tried to do the right thing and work for the man. You'll get nowhere. And you can't even buy stocks because you're barely getting anything investment that gains value. I agree with Kevin O'Leary on side note. I'm saying a lot of billionaires' names here. Fuck them. No one needs to have that much money. He says just don't even own a car. There's too much maintenance, work, money. I agree. If I lived in a city, and this is a city guy, a investment, ride Uber and, ride a bike. Go buy a fucking hut in Mali or fucking Philippines. You get a 3-year visa there. Just live hedonistically. A lot of people I talk about, maybe just live these last couple years like however you wanted to live. And that to me, what this looks like is we've been given a terminal diagnosis and I'm living in nature. People can barely get jobs. In Ottawa, people are lining up to work at a grocery store. Okay? Things are bad. Not just bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everyone everywhere has gone crazy. So we just stay at home. We look at our phones and we drink and we look at everyone else and we watch their content, and we don't really talk to them about the real issues. You know where all this is going. Get more water, ammo, provisions, a generator. Go watch That Large Man Abroad. Go give Beckwith a thumbs up. No one understands rapid, unabated, accelerated planetary heating. Our models do not explain how the oceans have rapidly warmed so intensely by orders of magnitude more than we can comprehend over the past several years. The whole planet. We've been over 1.53 degrees Celsius this September. Get out there and get it while you still can. Thanks for subscribing. Use the donation link. Happy hunting. And maybe I'll see you guys next week. I just now found the time to say all this, but apparently there's been a Gaza-Palestine peace deal. Who fucking knows? Arctic, they're catching Russian jets, intercepting each other. Taiwan wants to defend itself with fucking missiles that are so sophisticated they can knock out drones, while China wants to give it a black it out, turn off the power. The whole world's a powder keg right now. You don't hope for things getting better. You fucking prepare. It's called the precautionary principle. It means being caution and before anticipatory something happens. Yeah, I actually got to talk like a child to people. Not you. I love you guys. This whole community. David, Daniel, Dale Wolver, Lone, Zora, so many. Laurent, Josh, so many. And all of the new subs. Someone has to get on here and just put it to you plainly that we're fucking cooked. And there's no way around it. Population explosion, population decline. Through the filter, will you make it through? I'll talk to you later.